Drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
54 miles. Touchdown, defense.
Mostert.
He's checking.
That bird going. Let's go.
Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 58 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. And what a way to cap off the opening touchdown drive. You go for two, and you get it.
Remember when the PAT or the extra point was a gimme, right? Plus 99%. It's not that way anymore, so more people are willing to take a chance, go for two, and take the kicker a little bit out of the game.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Motion.
15.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, it's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now Mostert. And he's taken down inside the 30. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28. This is Mostert. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
11. Hey, alert.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Oh, you got
In the
that.
double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Month 56.
Easy.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Yellow. On the line.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Yellow. 15.
Now on 2nd and 16, Mahomes. This is caught by Williams. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people...
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. Well, thank you, Dr. Davis. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Mahomes now on first down. And he checks this one down to Williams. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. A first trip to the red zone for KC. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Are you serious?
The throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Completes it to Hardman. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. fans a reminder. I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On 2nd down, Williams. He goes airborne. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down.
Yellow. Check. Attack.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes.
Oh, are you kidding me? 2 in a row?
Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
This game's something else, for real.
For a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. As the first half is winding down, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Extra point safely through, and the lead is down to 2.
16, Chiefs 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Over the middle, it's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
That's a 57-yarder. That's crazy.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
Yeah,
they'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. Able to spin free. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They're losing here in the third quarter, maybe trying to get the ball outside, bust a big play. Obviously didn't work there.
Yeah, and while it didn't work, I really can't fault them for trying it. You and I have talked to the offensive coordinator, and we knew that was a place they wanted to try and go. And sometimes you just have to stick with it because 2-yard gains turn into 20-yard gains as the game goes along.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, first and 10.
I always just be holding on to the ball.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Mahomes now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as the team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team. I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback has really energized that club.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. Flush to his right. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very fickle man.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flushed out right. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Right back to him on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown,
Most do something else, man.
Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And he's a third stringer.
Able to
Like,
stretch their lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Throwing now is Garoppolo, being chased out left. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. He's
saw that
for
too.
Williams.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Lineman's running back.
On the catch. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. This is by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Are you kidding me? That was Tyreek Hill. That was
his second touchdown of the afternoon. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
No, we're not cheering, no, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you
not
are
only
too.
he's a speedster, he's looking like Randy Moss. Like, this game got him overpowered.
Right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he will be very close to the first down.
Are you
I see
serious?
the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I'm not going to challenge it, though. I ain't trying to do all that.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh, my God. Oh, he broke it. Throw it out.
And he can't get a throw.
Really have a chance.
He's taken down. Chris Jones. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent
He broke out the
position.
first one, and he just... That's how I know this game really cheating. Keep breaking Chris Jones tackles.
Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it.
I'm going to say, if you really do what you did to Tennessee.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
Man,
back.
if he really did that to me, I would have quit the game.
That simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he caught touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, an even 90 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Come on, KB. Oh, you dropped it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, Kent. And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Now Mahomes. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So onside there. Are you serious?
So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this.
How did you drop it?
They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
How can y'all be
The
that
Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And
thank
crusher
goodness.
there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, he was jobbing down there the whole time. I was wondering if he would
49er
do
offense
something.
set to get this drive underway. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel down. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Past the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by DJ Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. They will run again with Coleman. side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, 87 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
Their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to